Actually, yeah, let's fix that. Oh, that's a cute picture of Crystal. Do, 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 do. What's up, Mika? It's all relative and it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, it is kind of. I'll agree with that. But also, I was lazy after words. My stomach is a little weird because I ate pizza last night and it was not good pizza, apparently. So after Crystal left, I just kind of sat on the beanbag and chilled with Ziggy for a minute. And then now I'm here getting started again. No, I love pizza, man. Don't get me wrong, but lately pizza does not like me. So, yeah, lately pizza does not like me. Actually, certain pizzas don't like me. Papa John's is my favorite, was used to be my favorite, and now it's not. And Domino's used to be really good, and now it's not. And then last night was Domino's, and it was not good. And then, but we got a place that we go down. It's just down the street from me and Crystal. It's called Landini's, and that place is fucking fire, man. You get a slice of pizza there and a Coke for like nothing. Like it's cheap as shit, and the pizzas are always great. Yeah, the pizza's always great there. So, um, but yeah, Landini's is good. And then there's a place that we go to, or we used to go to every now and then. It was it's called shit. What's it called? Brain's fart. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called now. That pen's dead. Um, Naked City Pizza. Yeah, Naked City Pizza's good too. That's some good pizza. And that's New York style pizza. Well, Western New York style pizza, anyway, which is different than other type of pizzas. But good, good, good. I like that shit. And then the last time Crystal and I ate at this place called Good Pie was on. It was the original location of Good Pie on Main Street. Mm-mm, it wasn't good either, and that sucks because Good Pie was really it used to be really really good. We got one at the casino beside us now, Red Rock, that we go to a lot. So maybe Crystal and I'll check out the new location someday. But I can't remember where I got Crystal and I got that pizza a couple weeks ago, and I posted a picture of it because it had pineapple on it, and pizza people freak out about pineapple on pizza. Um, that's cool. I could see where you guys would like pizza, like everybody, like us. Do you guys have some weird pizza flavors? Because like Indian inspired like flavors, and I say weird because different than like pepperoni here, kind of thing. Like, do you guys have like some neat Indian type flavor pizzas or whatever? Like, there's like Hawaiian pizzas and that's got the pineapple on it, or pineapple with Canadian bacon and shit. Which that is good. I don't care what anybody says. That shit's good. Um, um, okay, was it like, yeah, okay, I could imagine some different sauces and minced meat on pizza. Yeah, there's like minced meat pizza stuff. It's usually got like what's the word I'm looking for? It's usually like ground up sausage for us here, um, or hamburger type meat that they use sometimes. I like bell peppers and onions on my pizza, and pepperoni if I can like have a choice. But it doesn't always have to be that. Sometimes it can just be like just cheese, sauce, and pepperoni. I like a lot more sauce though. I like sauce on my I like my pizza to be saucy. Saucy. That sounds like tanging a little bit. I gotta need. I need some more of these. I'll have to tell old Crystal about it because I'm gonna need some more soon. Because this one's fucked up. Yeah, well. Ooh, baby corn. That's not. Yeah, but see, I just like the tomato sauce. I just want the tomato sauce base, like the regular red tomato sauce. That's my happy sauce. And then like they also have like buffalo chicken sauce pizza here that people seem to like a lot, and it's like a hot sauce and chicken on the pizza. I'm not a fan of that idea as much, but I don't like that. Chicken on pizza is okay. It's just every now and then. It's not like something I'm gonna. Not a thing I really want. The Domino's though, we had some chicken wings from Domino's last night. They were pretty good actually, but the pizza did not. It did not go good. So I don't know. Prepare to be a little disappointed in some of them, Mika. I'll just be straight up honest. Prepare to be disappointed in some of them. But like, fuck yeah, try all you can. But some of them will probably just disappoint you a little bit. Like when I first moved out to Las Vegas, one of my rules was I would not eat anywhere that I had in Alabama. So if it was like a chain restaurant that I had access to in Alabama, I didn't eat there. So that meant like no McDonald's, no Burger King, no stuff like that. So, but yeah. You need to get back, Ziggy. You're not getting up in my lap, buddy. Not right now. Oh, so what was your question earlier, Mika? You said you'd ask if you remembered it. Thought I'd start you off and ask. Just go ahead and be like, well, put you on the spot. I need to go play like the lottery, but I can't. I don't know what the lottery numbers are. There's been some weird shit happening to me lately. That's almost like I have precog. I'm not saying that I'm a psychic. I'm just coincidentally some weird shit has come into happening in a weird way. Um, Not all of it bad or good, but just weird. So I need to like go play some Lady Luck, I think. Go to the casino and bet some numbers. Maybe they'll pan out. Get a 10. And then the earthquake yesterday, and that's so weird. The earthquake thing. And I know I keep talking about it, but like the last one I experienced, besides like sleeping through one when I was in Alabama, or not knowing that it actually happened because it was in Alabama and not like or whatever. Anyway, uh, yeah, like just weird, just weird. And then not knowing that it actually happened because it just you didn't know. Uh, yeah. What up, Angelo? Been a minute. I wanted to be a marine biologist and study sharks for years. But then I realized that I am way too pale of a person, and I don't also want to have to kiss ass to people to get grants for my research that I wanted to do specifically. So I did not pursue that any further after about 17, 18 when I decided, or well, 16, 17, around that time frame, because that's when I realized that it was one of those. It was a job that I couldn't see myself actually being happy with and staying at, even though for most of my childhood I wanted to be a marine biologist. So, and it's because I watched the movie Jaws as a kid. That's why I wanted to be a marine biologist. I watched the movie Jaws as a kid, And instead of terrifying me out of the water like it did so many other people, it made me go, "Ooh, I want to learn about sharks." And so for like a lot of my childhood, I read a lot of books about sharks and shit. I'm good, Angelo. Yep, I watched the movie Jaws as a kid, and instead of being terrified of sharks and stuff like that, I was fascinated by them. And I then like learned everything that I could learn about sharks for years. Um, I was straight up that annoying kid that knew way too many facts about a weird thing. And that was definitely a me issue growing up. Um, and that's 100% because like sharks fascinated the shit out of me, and not because like they're an unstoppable killing machine and they're bad or whatever. They just are so neat, and they've been the same since the dinosaurs. They've only gotten a little bit smaller. I mean, that's crazy. It's a living fossil. Well, some of them are. Wanted to go. Really wanted to meet Jacques Cousteau when I was a kid, and stuff. So yeah, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to grow up and be a marine biologist, and then I realized that I realized what kind of life and job that would have been, and not so much anymore after that. The glamour died. That's a weird one though to tell people. Yeah, man, I want to be a marine biologist, and they're like, "What? Why?" And then you tell them because it's Jaws, and they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, man?" I'm like, "A lot," but that's besides the point. You know. Uh, I mean, that's just besides the point. There's a lot wrong. Not really. And then like the other thing was is with sharks, that I thought was just so neat is the different species all do different things and act differently in different circumstances, different situations, and you know they are killing machines because they have to eat to live, but they don't eat you or me as people because we're food. They eat us because they're confused. You know, they're confused. They think we are a seal or they think we're something, and they gotta. The only way they can tell for sure, is chomp chomp. So it's neat. I don't know. They're just fucking neat to me. I still think sharks are neat. And still one of my favorite animals of like ocean stuff. Yeah. And yeah. Yep. Any other questions? Because like I don't know how it is in like in India. I'm sure it's not much different in India than it is like here in America. But they'll ask you, you know, they do the question, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then you're like, and then like they put you on a spot, right? They like as teachers, parents, whatever, they always put you on like the spot. And then later on in life, when you don't, you decide you know you're not going to be a doctor, you're not going to be an astronaut, or in America, you're not going to be the fucking president, right? You tend to people tend to always remember what you wanted to be, and then like weirdly in America, we throw it in your face, like, oh, didn't you want to be an astronaut when you grow up? Now you can't even whatever, and you're like, well, that's kind of rude. Uh, what is on my hand? Crap. But I'll tell you what, a weird thing is that I learned as a child is what was wet? It must have been in my drink. One of the weird things that I learned like as a kid though was like that weird kid in your class that told you he wanted to be a bathtub when you grow up. That's the kid that becomes like Bill Gates and shit. He's like the Elon Musk kid. He's the one that has some weird ass idea that's going to change the world, or she. I'm saying he, but it could be a girl in that situation. But it's always that kid that like, man, that's the weird kid. He's either just like a weird kid, or he's the weird kid that turns into a billionaire for like solving some kind of like issues, right? So that was a weird thing that I picked up on it years ago. I was just thought that was kind of an interesting thing. Shit. There we go. Let me fix that in a second. Um. Oh no, we're all weird kids. But hi, Moon Cat. Tell me to architecture because I'm good at. Oh, do architecture. Blueprints in my mind, and Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, and then hello, Kiana. Brain. Ah, that's what I need. Sorry, guys. I got lost in my brain for a second. So how is it? Whatever. What's your guys' plans for the weekend? Or you guys have any plans for the weekend? Or in some of your cases that are in the future, are you doing something cool this tonight, today, tomorrow, whatever? And the answer is no for us. Like yes, doing something or whatever, or having a plan of going and doing anything. No. Sleep. That's good. Well, you're out of school and you got your summer break and all that stuff for you guys, a bunch of you guys. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. At least you guys have that. And, yeah. I don't have one more. I need to buy another set of these and another set of white. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good. Sounds good. Uh, why can't you watch it? It's going to be on YouTube, right? Soon, like within a couple days. That sounds cool. And then question: the Daily Double or not? I don't know what today is. No, I'm not either. I sleep like 4 or 5 hours at a time, and then I'm up usually. Um, but it used to be up like that. Yeah, I have a Shinobu right there. Uh, well, thank you. Now go away. Um, so I mean, what I mean is like I used to stay up late, but then I would get up at 6. Like I'd get like 2 hours of sleep, and I'd get up and I'd do shit all day and continue the process until I would like pass out for 12 hours or something like that. And then now that I'm older, I'm up pretty late, but I'm still waking up early. So yeah, it's a little weird. Like I'm not an early bird or a night owl. I just am. I'm not sure what a paper squishy is, but God, man. I figured since you never did show it to me, so I figured you just either it never got finished or whatever happened. Well, good luck. And that sounds neat, I guess. I'm not sure. Not really sure with it. Da, 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 da. Hi, Dwayne. How's it going? I'm having to make these lines a bit bolder than I wanted to because my fine line pen died. It just magically, it just died. Just died. Just said, fuck it. No more. No more for you. Yep, my nose is stuffy. Why is it stuffy? Ah! Snake Hashira. Long time ago in a galaxy in Alabama. I don't know, Mika. He's on my Instagram on my, it's like 2028 or 2020 to anywhere from like 2017 to 2018 or to 2020, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's around that time frame though. As huzzah. Oh, wow. I totally just left that out. Yes. Yeah, I started spray painting in 2013, 14. Beginning of 2014, I think it was. Like and stuff. So it wasn't like, oh, spray paint, or I got into spray paint because like COVID happened or anything. That's not why. I didn't get into art because COVID happened. I was already COVID kind of killed art for me, actually. You want to fucking know the truth. I think the convention community is still trying to rebuild after COVID bullshit. Yeah, after COVID's bullshit stuff that happened. Mm. Don't like it because it killed conventions for a little while, which is one thing. But then, not just killing conventions, it killed everybody and their brother. Kind of became a crafter or handy or I can just do it myself kind of mentality after COVID and or during COVID, and because of that, it's hard sometimes for people to go, well, I'll just, instead of buying art from someone, they're like, well, I could just make it. No, you can't, because if you could, you would have been doing it already, kind of thing. Um, but yeah, so it's COVID kind of killed art for me for a little while because there was no conventions. I didn't have any time off work. Uh, in fact, I worked overtime and shit during that time frame. So like, yeah, COVID was weird. But at least for in my case, like I'm saying, it wasn't like bad in any capacity. It just COVID didn't. It just kind of fucked up all of my. It fucked me up in a different way than it fucked up most people, I guess. What happened here is what I don't understand. What did I touch? Like one of my all-time favorite conventions kind of got fucked up because of COVID, and yeah. Well, it died because of COVID, actually. The year after it came back from COVID, it was so stupid. You had to go outside. You had to be outside. You had to have a mask. You had to have this. You had to have all that. And the problem with the mask at that time was there was no mask ordinances. We didn't have one at the time. And the anime people were like, yes, you gotta have it. Like, everybody, no, we don't have to have it. The state and the country say you don't. So why do you think we need it? This was like 2021. So I always hate that story too, telling people that. And they're like, oh, wow, this is no, nope, just didn't need it at the time. And again, my COVID time and everybody else's COVID time was bullshit. No COVID time for me. The only time I actually got off during the entire COVID time was January 2021, and it was the first part of January 2021. I just caught it and tested positive for it and everything else. And it was after I got the damn shot. And I'm not saying that as like the shot didn't work or anything else. I'm just saying time wise sucked because like I had just got the second dose of the shot and everything else. And then they're like, hey man, you tested positive. And you're like, what? How? I'm supposed to be, immune or vaccinated or okay from it, and I'm not. Why? Why? And then it's like, oh yeah, because reasons. And I'm like, oh okay. So yeah, me and my ex got it, and then her daughter did not get it, which is bullshit because she's the one that brought it home to us. The daughter not getting it, the stepdaughter not getting it is the bullshit part because she brought it home to us. So how do you not get it? I don't know, but and she was not vaccinated in any capacity at the time that she gave it to us that she didn't catch it. I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't think she's gotten it at all. I have to ask her, but I don't think she's even got it once. Yeah, so backstory, Mika. I got divorced in 2013 from my ex-wife, and that's when I got real depressed and needed something to do that was not stupid stuff like alcohol and getting in trouble or messing up or any of that kind of stuff. And I chose to do spray paint art because of a video game. So, backstory, I'm an artist because of Sucker Punch Games, an infamous Second Son. This game. So, that's exactly why I got into doing art in the first place, was because of that video game. And then I was playing it, and I was like, oh, I can do that, and I can. So, yep, that's the symbol that the guy wears on his back, and the way that I have it tattooed represents that I'm a little better good than I am bad. I'm still bad, but I'm a little good, more good than bad. So, yeah. That's the way I have it tattooed anyway. Infamous is a morality-based game, right? And you can make choices in the game if you want to be good or bad. And if you want to be bad, you can be real bad. If you want to be good, you can be real good, like Saint-like good, you know. And you get two different endings if depending on how you play the game. Uh, Possibly three. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a neutral ending, but there is a like a good ending and a bad ending of the game. And the good ending you have to beat on good karma. On the or the second ending that's not the right correct canonically ending is the evil ending, and yeah, that's a lot of fun too. So yeah, love that game. Actually, got like I said, I have a that was the first tattoo of a video game type thing I've ever had. I got. I don't like this one. Well, nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with not being into video games and stuff, man. Like, for real. It might not work. I'm only a fan of a certain few games and stuff. Um, right now, I'm trying to think if Crystal and I should invest in getting a PlayStation 5 or not. Because the God of War, there's a God of War game that just got dropped preview wise that looks really fucking good. And I'm a huge God of War fan, so the game is right up my happy place, even if it does not have Kratos as the main character in it. Um, Speaking of which, Kratos, the voice actor for Kratos, will be here later this month in Las Vegas, and I can't I can't go meet him, which sucks a little bit, but oh well. It'll be another convention. I'll get to meet Christopher Judd maybe. I have two reasons I want to meet him though. He's Teal'c and he's Kratos, and I'm a huge fan of fucking that eye is fucked up, so I gotta fix that. Um, I'm a huge fan of Stargate, so well, I've played God of War, all the God of War games, except the ones that are on the PSP that were on the PSP. I didn't play those um, or anything, but I've played all the God of War games and I fucking love them. I fucking love them. They're like so good. And also that one. And mildly the one that did and I showed you earlier. So thank you. Please work on this one for me. So, Mika, is it you just didn't get into video games, or is it just like more culturally not video game type people? Or I mean, I'm just curious. Like, I don't know on that one. Um, unfortunately have not really met a lot of Indian people to talk to very much in America. As they're here, I know. I just not been anywhere where they are or to meet and talk to and hang out with as much. Well, that makes sense. Okay, I like I said, I don't. That's not something I've ever heard or one way or the other on it. So I figured they are. Video games are pretty popular in most places that have like access to the yeah, to electricity and shit. Oh, Ziggy had his first French fry today, and he thought that was pretty tasty. And this is crazy right now, but I'm gonna have to go back in and put it in, or add in some black and stuff into it, so, and then change the color to bluish. Oh yeah, do the do 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 do. Yeah, that shit. That's fucking 1, 2, 3, jet. Do 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 do. Yeah, that is amazing. Amazing. Chris and I was listening to that the other day, just driving down the road. Like that was playing in the on the Spotify. I gotta finish designing that T-shirt today. After this. No. Thank you, Mendoza. Well, thank you. I'm gonna say that. I don't know how to say it. Madraza? Madraza. Madraza. I'm gonna just say that. Thank you, thank you. Pointillism. No. That's about to have to go do the trash too. Let's just set that up there for now, actually. I've not heard that one. I've only ever watched Attack on Titan, like one episode of Attack on Titan. Oh no. Why do you do that? Why? Where did I Oh my God. Yeah, I've only ever watched like one episode of Attack on Titan, and that was because but it was on Hulu or whatever channel it was on, and it was at the time that they didn't have fucking dub. So it was in all Japanese, and I was like, I was trying to watch it, and I couldn't get into it. Specifically because I didn't know what the fuck was being said. And the subtitle, yeah, I had subtitles, but I was also busy doing other stuff, so I couldn't like read while I was trying to watch the show. I have Amazon, but not Crunchyroll. And oh no, I don't know. I don't know what Crybaby is about. I have no idea. I've only heard of Tokyo Revengers like recently. I just saw something about it recently, so I have no idea. I will look into it. Tokyo Revengers. You've got here you go, Mika. Homework for you, and something for you to procrastinate with, in a good way. Go on YouTube, search and look up Team Four Star. Okay, and then look up Dragon Ball Abridged, and just start on episode 1 and work your way through it, and you'll thank me later. Yes, I've drawn Makima twice and Pochita once. He lives on Mulberry Lane or Drury Lane or a combination of one of the two, depending on where the fuck you're from, apparently. Do you know the Muffin Man, the one that lives on Mulberry Lane? No. Drury Lane? No. We don't know. We don't know where the fuck he lives. Crystal and I were talking about that one day, actually, the Muffin Man whole concept, and then we realized that she thought he lived at one place, and I thought he lived in another place, and yeah. But yes, you should totally check out TeamFourStar though, Mika. They also have an abridged version of like episode 1 or 2, or like a little bit, a couple episodes of this show too, on an abridged. Not as good as the Dragon Ball abridged. Not at all, but decent. No, I've not watched Chainsaw Man at all. No, 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 no. Team Four Star. Team Four Star. Team Four Star. It's so what they do is they redubbed the English dub of Dragon Ball Z into comedy gold is the best explanation I can give you. It is just comedy. It's fucking gold. It's comedy gold for sure. 100% comedy gold. You'll like it, I promise. It's funny. And if you've never watched Dragon Ball Z or any of the Dragon Ball stuff, and you just don't understand the hype of it, or particularly like anime, you'll like that. And if you do like it, you'll probably hate it, but it's not really. Um, because some of the characters are more spot on of their character, kind of like more what Akira Toriyama probably wanted out of their character than what we Americanized or made Goku into somewhat. So it's very funny. For lunch, Crystal and I were watching Maximum Overdrive. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that one, but there's a movie for you to also look up if you want a weird movie. It's supposed to be a horror movie, but it is not. Well, I mean, I guess it is kind of scary for somebody. I don't know. It's not. It's really not. It's more it should have been a comedy or a horror movie, but it's a comedy. I okay. I'm about as old as Dragon Ball is. Dragon Ball came out like '84. I was born in '85, so I watched Dragon Ball when I was about 8 or 11 years old on a channel called UPN. UPN. It came on Saturday morning with Sailor Moon. So that's the first time I ever got to watch Dragon Ball uh, and stuff. So I like the animation style for Chainsaw Man, but I don't necessarily want to watch it, if that makes more sense. Well, let me take that back. I liked some of it. I don't know if I like all of Chainsaw Man's uh, animation or not. So, yes, I'll agree with Crystal. Watch Dragon Ball Bridge. Watch Dragon Ball Bridge. You'll love it. Yeah, you'll love it. Oh, Crystal. Not that it matters now, but and we haven't watched him in a while. But Beard Meets Food was here in Vegas again recently. I saw earlier today he had a new short or a new video of him eating a fucking sandwich of some kind here in Las Vegas. I didn't watch it, but I just saw that he was here in Las Vegas like 4 days ago when he posted the video. Yeah, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I can't. Cannot. Cannot. Okay. Um, you need to multitask. I don't know. Somebody said he was a jerk, but I don't know. But they also said they know him. They knew the same person that said he was a jerk said they knew him from like home, as in like somewhere in England or whatever. So there's no telling. But it would be cool to like run into him. I'd cheer for him at a restaurant while he's trying to eat some weird ass amount of food. Sorry. Oh man, like shit. You should see my face while I'm doing this shit. I always have the same like expression of it's not stupidity or anything, but like dee 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 doo. Like I look weird. I look like I don't. There's nothing going on in my brain when I'm doing this too. Like I don't look like I'm concentrating. I don't think I look like I'm stupid or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But my look of concentration is also a look of like mild pissed offness or something, I guess. Because I've had people be like, I didn't want to talk to you while you looked that way, man. You look scary. Like I didn't even know what was going on. Crystal got me. Crystal got me yesterday. I was sealing the black cat painting, and I was out there just spraying and sealing it, and Crystal comes out and goes, "Hello," and like I wasn't expecting any noise, and I jumped. She's like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you." I was like, I didn't. I was just completely off my own little world. So that was or funny anyway. Because Crystal and I have already told each other that we won't ever scare each other. Yeah, we won't ever like purposely scare each other so that we can get a laugh or like put it on YouTube and shit. And I'm very happy about that because not do I sound girly or weird when I yell or get scared, but I do not prefer to get scared. I tend to get mad when I get scared, like actually scared. I kind of tend to get mad, not the fight or flight mad, but just mad. And so, but oddly enough, I love going to haunted houses and paying somebody to scare me. But then I'm signing up for that. I'm not just walking around my house going, is Crystal going to come and get me? Is Crystal going to come and get me? Where is she? Or I have had Ziggy and Buddy and the cat and Sunny cat wise, scare the fuck out of me, but that's because they're cats and or animals and they're going to scare the shit out of you. Oh, Crystal, I told Jason that we had the earthquake yesterday, and he laughed. He goes, he left and it happened. And I have no idea what he's barking at. What are you growling at? What is upsetting you, buddy? You're out? Okay. All right, well, we're gonna take Ziggy for a walk real quick because I don't know what's bothering him. Let me grab his harness. Are you okay? Did something scare you? Are you mad at Buddy? Is Buddy on your bones? Buddy is on your bones. Oh my God. Is that what you wanted? Oh my God, you weird fucking dog. Oh, I understand now. Okay, I understand now. I understand. I'm sorry, Ziggy. Now I understand. Hold on, I gotta go grab this phone. I gotta grab the phone real quick. Okay, so Ziggy was growling. He was upset because where Buddy is sleeping right here, his three bones were underneath Buddy, and he wouldn't disturb Buddy. This dog. This dog is something else. Ziggy would not disturb Buddy because of it. Nope, we're not playing. So, yeah. Just trying to figure out why he started growling and barking. It's not something he does. He does. Oh God, we'll have to get a video of him at dinner time. You want to hear a squeal and a weird noise? Yeah. No, go potty. We're not playing. Yeah, no, Ziggy's pretty good. He's pretty cool. He's pretty quiet too, and then because he's deaf, he doesn't respond to anything that goes on outside. So if somebody knocks on the door, he doesn't start barking. If somebody is making noise outside, he doesn't care. If he just doesn't care. So, but he was pissed off at Buddy because of Buddy had his bones underneath him sleeping. So that was interesting. Hi. I got you your bones, okay? I got you your bones. Anyway, weird dog. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, man. He scared me a little bit because he was underneath the desk and he just goes, and you're like, dude, that's not normal. What are you doing? And then he walked over to Buddy and started like looking at him and nosing at him and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, that's it. He was after his bones. It's not. It's the. Okay. You are not getting up here. No, sir. Next time on Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke Urameshi punches a baby. It was a demon baby, but he still punched it, so. Yeah, we'll have to get a video of when it's feeding time at the zoo for Ziggy, because him singing for his food is pretty stellar. It's loud, and yeah, bad noise. Come on, iPad. Do what I want you to do. For once. Ziggy and Sunny. Every time. Yeah, Ziggy and Sunny every time. Buddy eats like, or acts like he'll have food, the food will just be there later. All right, so how am I going to do that? Sonny acts like he's never been fed, man. Sonny is that way every day. And he'll scream and holler and sing the song of his people and abuse, right? Of why he thinks he's not being fed in a timely manner or something like that. So it's funny watching that actually. Yeah, Ziggy sometimes eats like he's never. Ziggy inhales his foods, and also because Ziggy is a part golden retriever, we can't like let him just eat either. We can't. We have to feed him twice a day and make sure that he only eat. You know, because if not, his ass will seriously eat until he uh, kills himself. Because he'll keep eating, keep eating, keep eating. We don't know for a fact if Ziggy would do that, but it's a bad trait for golden retrievers in general, is they don't stop themselves from like eating. And Ziggy, we're almost positive Ziggy would be that fucking dog that would be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna eat until I'm eat, and I'm gonna eat some more, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm dead. Uh, it's 17 markers, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And how are we gonna LARP in real on the internet? LARP is live action role play. 15 right now, Mika. Yeah, 15 so far. Yeah. I'm not done yet either, though. So, What now? You draw lighting or this effect. Oh, thank you. I was confused. I was like I don't know. I was confused for a second. Sorry. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I hate this pen sometimes. I wish these work better. The white, specifically the white, doesn't always do what I want it to do. Actually, I think he's almost done. I don't know what else to do with him right now. Oh, I know. Dun, 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 dun. Have you watched Demon Slayer yet, Mika? That is definitely one I'm going to recommend you watch if you have not. Storyline wise, it's probably one of my favorite like shonen type jump ones. It doesn't follow the same stupid I want to be the very best, kind of saying like what some other shonen stuff does. But what it does do is um, show Tanjiro as a caring and fucking cool ass human. And no, here's something that I think, and Crystal will agree with me if she's in here or hears it later. Tanjiro has compassion, even though he has to kill the demons. He has compassion for them, and he allows them to die in a peaceful way, which is better than the alternative. So, all right, and we're gonna do the final count of markers. No idea on that one. You need to watch it for real. Like, just stop procrastinating on that one and watch it. You'll enjoy the shit out of that show. Believe me. All right, so let's make sure I have no duplicates here. So blues, those are all duplicates. Correct. That's a duplicate. Go in there. Black is a duplicate. White is a duplicate. No, white is not a duplicate. Brown's a duplicate. So those don't count. You're a one off the total count, Mika. By the way, one. Just one off. It is 16. 16 colors. So, one off, 16 colors. Good guess. Good job. Hey, man. Fucking one is better than one is awesome. But think about it. So, Black Cat yesterday, Crystal came home, looked at it, was off by one. She was off by one yesterday when she looked at Black Cat. And she's like, I thought I counted something twice. And I can't remember what it was that she counted twice on it, but so she got one extra number. But yeah. So good guess, good bet, good job. And 101st painting of the year. Hey, you know what? It's fine. The reason that so here's the reason that I started doing the marker thing originally was I had said it as in a passing thing about like, man, it's taken me a lot of like colors to get this one through. And then another day it was something else, and then like somebody, Cats I think it was, guessed first. She's like, my bet is this many markers, and so we started playing that game, or kind of started it that way. But the thing is it also helps people who don't necessarily use color a lot realize, hey man, shit, that takes a lot of colors. And then Crystal was explaining it to me yesterday that I need to look at it. Certain ones I need to remember, like Sam, the Sam one I just did, the background is 2 different colors. So regardless of what I thought it was at the time, it's still 2 different colors because there's a yellow undertone in it that you can see coming through. Uh, so yeah, technically this would still be two colors for that pink background because I used a yellow as a base layer and then built up over that with that lilac-y purple. Um, so yeah. Anyway, you motherfucking Hakusho. Um, I gotta. I gotta vacuum my desk off of all these. Still good. Um, Ooh. 101. I wanted to do yellow first as the color, and then I decided I hated it, and I changed it to pink, or that lilac purple color afterwards because I didn't like it. For whatever reason, I did not like it at all. So there's no real reason for it. I just did not. I didn't like the pink. The pink was wrong, or the yellow was wrong. I mean, yeah, that's about it. No, hey, dude, you're good. You're fine. There are no there. What is the phrase? There are no dumb questions, only dumb people. But that's just the mean version of it. There's really no dumb questions or anything, man. Like Crystal has said something to me. I looked at her, said what, and as she's saying it, understood that I heard every word she said. My brain just didn't process it. Me and Crystal were talking one day. I said something to her. She looked at me like I was speaking like a foreign language type thing. And I was like, what's up? And she's like, it just took me way too long to process what you just said. So that's all. I was like, I'm sorry. But then that's pretty bad since goldfish have a really good memory, actually, from what I've read. The myth is that they don't, but apparently they can remember shit for like 6, 7 months at a time without like seeing it once, remember it. All right, so here we go. You. Anyway, let's see if I can do this real quick. Oh no, wait. I lied to you. There's one more. You were right, Mika. 17, I think. Hold on. 5. 10. Hey, 17 markers, Mika. You were right. Actually, your instinct was correct. 17. I forgot. Seriously, yeah, 17. So 5, 10, 15, 17. 17 makas in the... All right. Yeah, well, fucking good guess, man. You nailed it. It was a good guess. Sorry, Ziggy. I gotta move. There. Let me shut that off real quick. Oh, there we go. Let's take these outside real quick. All right, let's do it this way. There we go. Actually, let me do it this way. What's your question? Yep, I like it. So, a couple years ago, spray paint, and then today. Why are the colors for the spray paint almost so much lighter? Like back. Uh, like this green and that green are going to be like this is a spray paint green. So the problem comes down to is you only have X amount of greens that you can grab and browns and everything. So it comes down to uh, lack of better options with spray paint versus Poscas and the acrylic paint markers. So in that regard, it's spray paint only comes in X amount of colors, um, or matching the colors is harder to do. So, like a good example, real quick, would be to show you this. Uh, okay, so this green is one layer. Okay, so green. This is a flat black that just like sprays on top of the canvas to give it the shadowing and stuff. But whereas like this one, I use 3 different greens. So green, dark green, and a darker green, if that makes more sense. Same way with like, uh, well, any of these. So like that one's pops pretty well, and the colors were, but that was because I used bright colors for that one. This Aria is really bright. The Marios are pretty bright. Look, I mean that Kaba is like super bright. What are you doing in my spot there, bud? Hey, hey, no. What you doing? That spray paint. This one, that's Arya from Game of Thrones. Or Diva, Morgana, Princess Leia, Sayako from High School of the Dead. Yeah. So, spray paint. All of this is spray paint. Every bit of this is spray paint up here. The only thing that's not spray paint is on this wall or on this magnet. Freddy Krueger spray paint, Diva spray paint, Morgana spray paint, Salt Lake City Punk, Matthew Lillard is spray paint, Android 817 is spray paint, Leia, the Venom and Carnage, Mario's, that Supergirl, Goten and Trunks, and then that Daenerys, Ozzy, all spray paint. So yeah, that's the big difference between the colors, though, is why this greens and this pops more than like that one. So that's all. Yeah, that's all. And then lack of colors in spray paint because like I'm not spending the money on the stupidly expensive spray paint. You're gonna sit like, yeah. Beat the puppy. Beat the puppy. Oh, beat the puppy. Beat the puppy. Yes, sir. We're gonna beat the puppy. Beat the puppy. Punch the puppy. Punch the puppy. Oh no, he's got me. See how mean he is? See how scared he is? He's biting me. He's terrified of his life. Raw. Anyway, yes, he is a very distinguished gentleman. Sit, see. Ziggy, the YouTube teacher. Ziggy, teach art. He's not going to. But you're welcome, man. I'm glad to help people. So, but on that note, I'm gonna head out or sign off because my head hurts. So, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later. Also, before I go, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then also Yu Yu Hakusho. I like it. Stencils to pencils. Nope, Ziggy Stardust Doggo is his last name. Yeah, Stardust Doggo. Ziggy, Marley, and Nosuke Stardust Doggo. That's his full name. So yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. My duck. Our duck. Take that, depression. Well, no, because Crystal is her last name is Mills, and so Ziggy has his own last name. I guess that's what we went with. I don't know. No, I didn't paint the duck. I didn't paint that. That's a sticker, or it was a sticker on the Jeep that I just put down on the table when it came off the Jeep. So there's Sonny the fat boy and Ziggy. So. But yeah, anyway, guys, see you later and have a good one. I might do something tomorrow. I got to get some more watch time hours up because life happened last week or earlier this week, and I couldn't get some of my watch time, and I'm behind on where I want to be. So maybe live tomorrow. I don't know yet. But bye, guys.